Hello and welcome to Europe. We're here in France and the people here would say bonjour et bienvenue à France. This is one of the many war memorials in the area commemorating the soldiers of World War I. We are here in northeastern France near the city of Verdun. During World War I, in the year of 1916, one of the most fierce and gruesome battles took place between the German and French troops, called by the soldiers the Hell or the Furnace of Verdun. In February 1916, German forces began a massive offense against French troops. However, the aim of the offense was not to conquer land or to gain ground. The purpose was simply to engage French troops in a battle from where they could not retreat, thus keeping them occupied and engaged. The German tactic behind it was to inflict greater casualties on the French than the Germans would sustain, therefore letting the French army bleed out and ultimately destroying it. This is just a small part of the battlefields. These small hills that you see were caused by the bombs and shells thrown around. The whole battle was confined to a very small area, only about 20 square kilometers. Since World War I was the first technical war, mostly artillery, grenades and bombs were used, which turned the area into a ghastly landscape of mud, craters and human flesh. Both sides used about 20 million shells, which equals to 6 grenades per square meter. The losses on both sides were so high that the ground contained more human flesh than soil. This is the infamous Bayonet Trench. The story goes that a group of unknown soldiers were buried alive after a grenade blast. Their remains were only found by their rifles with the bayonets mounted, poking out of the mud. The remains of these soldiers are buried here. This is the main French cemetery in the area. It contains the graves of about 15,000 French soldiers. During World War I, about 16 million lives were lost. So here's the maths. 16 million in total makes 4 million per year, which makes about 80,000 per week and about 11,000 per day. So what you see here is the result of just 1.5 days of warfare. Behind this cemetery is the ossuary or bone house. It contains the bones of 130,000 unknown soldiers of all nationalities, friends and enemy. The total casualties of this battle amounted to 800,000 men, either dead, wounded or missing.
Mais ils vont constituer l'escadrille des États-Unis. Et les Allemands vont vivement protester, les États-Unis ne vont pas entrer en guerre.
The ossuary contains many tombs. Each tomb contains bones from a certain area on the battlefield. The mess was so great that bones are still being retrieved today, which are then brought to the ossuary and put in here.
Tiens, regarde là, on les voit bien. Non mais là, on les voit bien. Regarde. Vite.
This is the inside of the ossuary. It contains a memorial hall with plaques with the names of fallen soldiers, a chapel, and a small warfare museum. This is how a German soldier looked like. And this is how a French soldier looked like. The shape of the ossuary resembles a sword that is rammed into the ground to its hilt. The tower is the handle. And the rest of the building is the hilt. In 1984, the then German Chancellor Helmut Kohl and the then French President François Mitterrand commemorated the fallen soldiers on both sides. In a spontaneous gesture, they took their hands and stood in silence for minutes. After that, they declared, "We have met, we have understood each other, we have become friends." I hope you enjoyed my little film, and I'll see you back in Australia. Bye.